No wonder January used to get a bad rap when it comes to films. What's going on, guys? Samuel World from Samuel Reviews here, and today I'm going to do a 2019 movie, Replicas, which is directed by Jeffrey Monatoff. I apologize for his last name, and this one stars Keanu Reeves, Alice Eve, Thomas Middleditch, John Oates, among others. And this one tells the story of a neuroscientist who violates the law and scientific principles in order to bring his family members back to life after they die in a car accident. That's basically the story. Now, to be honest, like a few years before seeing this movie, I had no idea about this movie existed. I had no idea what this movie was about or whatever. I didn't know anything about this movie till I know some people that watched it and say it sucks, saying it's a terrible January movie. I'm gonna say it's terrible why I see it. Well, I do try to see everything, honestly, man. Hell, I saw like around 200. I officially saw I saw a whole lot of movies last year. I'm actually up to 200 movies. So I am catching up on 20 movies, and I'll play more of that, and I catch up. I'll be doing it. Catch me coming very soon. But because didn't know much about this movie, honestly, and then of course the story plot of it, and with Keanu Reeves being, I do like Keanu Reeves. And this is pretty much as terrible as the base says it is. Replicas honestly fucking sucks, honestly. And what's because the story here actually did have potential to actually be very interesting, but unfortunately, it just sticks into generic and nonsensical territory. And I mean that in the worst possible way. I would say though, Keanu Reeves here, he does try here. He does at least try his best for what he's getting. It's literally the only redeeming positive, and literally the only thing why this film doesn't get a 0 out of me. But everything else about this movie, honestly, freaking sucks. I mean, like I said before, the story here actually has potential to actually, yeah, like given the right writing and the right aspects to it, it actually could have worked. It actually could have made for some interesting stuff. But unfortunately, they hardly scratched the surface of what they could actually went through here. And that's what makes my find the film so boring and so uninteresting. Like, the filmmaking is not even that good, honestly. It's pretty lazy at times. The directing isn't that good either. And by the Keanu Reeves, everyone honestly doesn't get a good performance. Especially even Alice Eve doesn't try here, and that's fortunate because I really like Alice Eve. I mean, she was in Iron Fist last season, and say what you want about that season, she was definitely the best part of that season. And actually had a compelling villain. And here, she's just not that good either. And not mentioning you got this guy who's suddenly because the villain comes to you, typical CEO, who wants to stop what's happening because of money and all that. Just he's basically a generic CEO villain 101. That's basically what he is here. Not mention the story becomes very idiotic and very nonsensical at times, but again, in the worst ways. And also, the characters on that, especially Keanu Reeves, like, considering what's going on, character, you honestly should care about the situation. You should care about what's going on here. But the film ends up making him very unlikable, and he makes some decisions that are just like, really? That's stupid? Like, if you think film, you know the decisions I'm talking about, but it just makes Kid come out as very unlikable. Like, you can't, like, and again, you shouldn't really care for him, but the stuff that he pulls and makes here really doesn't make his character all that compelling or likable, honestly. Against Keanu Reeves here, so that's very unfortunate too. Not to mention, this film has some incredibly obvious green screen and obvious CGI. Like, this is one shot of a helicopter, then they one shot of a helicopter, and you can tell that that's very obvious green screen. Like you couldn't have been more lazy with that. So there's even this car crash scene that is so poorly filmed, so poorly handled, and so just, oh my god, that I honestly laughed even when I shouldn't. Like, man, like, that's, like, And there were even some moments in terms of dialogue where I thought it was so bad and pulled the toilet. I thought it was hilarious. Unfortunately, it isn't enough to pull this off to be a guilty pleasure, unfortunately. But there's a moment where I'm like, well, it's very hilarious even though when it shouldn't be. Maybe the CGI here is terrible, some of the worst I've seen in a very long time. The writing is terrible, the story ends up going too generic. This is one time where I actually hated it as generic. Like, this has a lot of the typical cliches you expect from this type of movie. Again, the story could have been interesting if actually given the right script and the right development, but unfortunately, it just doesn't. Pretty much for the majority of this film, I was pretty much bored. Pretty much for the entire runtime of this movie, I was pretty bored throughout. Like, nothing about it really grabbed my interest. I wasn't really tense or thrilled when I shouldn't have been because we don't really care about the characters. The acting is terrible, and then it really failed to make you really invest in these characters. Some of them don't really get much development or much to do. The ending's also some of the worst I've seen in a while. The music isn't good. It's terrible directed, terribly filmed at times, and then the ending is not that good. And the ending is also not good. Just yeah. Overall, there's not much I can say about Replicas, honestly. It's basically what it is, a terrible, generic, and uninteresting style movie. It has a somewhat decent and good performance from Keanu Reeves against the only thing why this film does get a 0 of me. But everything else, from the directing, the acting, and then Keanu Reeves, of course, the filmmaking, the story, the characters, the CGI, and basically everything that makes the film compelling and interesting, is pretty much non-existent here. I would definitely give it a huge gift bombs. This is a film that you buy a better time watching another, like other Chris Evans. This is, I would save money for watching other Chris Evans movies or just watch other Chris Evans movies, honestly. So that being said, I'm going to give Replicas a 5 of a D minus. I would just save your money for something worthwhile. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed my review of Replicas. If you unfortunately had gotten to see this movie, let me know in the comments down below. Did you hate it and don't like it as much as I did, or did you actually find some enjoyment that I didn't? Let me know in the comments down below. And like before, I'll have another 2018 movie catch-up video coming very soon, so be on the lookout for that. And I will be back to going gameplay, and honestly, I will be back to gameplay videos very soon. Not, like around this weekend or next weekend, I will be back to do gameplay videos, so be on the lookout for that. I'm going to be, for the time being, I'm going to be doing a live streaming, so I hope you all enjoy and understand that. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching. I truly do appreciate it. If you haven't already, be sure to like this video, be sure to share, be sure to subscribe, be sure to follow all my social media sites, all the description down below. I am Samuel World from Stardust-oneworldreviews. I will see you next time, and stay cooler. But peace.